Okay, so this is the map of the Emperor Qin Huang's mausoleum site museum. So there are three main pits where the terracotta warriors are: pit 1, pit 2, and pit 3. Okay, so this is pit number 1, largest pit.
This one is made by archaeologists. It's not original. Original only goes like this. It's the dirt covered on top for 2,000.
So these are like the infantry. It's as if they are marching towards a battle. These soldiers, they are not simply a copy of each other. So each statue is distinct from each other, as if that they are real humans. So they have different facial features, different hairstyle actually. They really different. They have poses as well. Yeah. So I like how at the side you can see these warriors. They stand facing not at the front but at the side, as if to protect the army, as if to defend the army on the side. Yeah. There's actually quite a lot of them, and the interesting part is these are not all of them. I think many of them are still buried. Yeah. They are marching towards the heaven. This is actually a tomb, so it's not. So the sculptures are there not for art, but are there to under the orders of Emperor Qin Huang to follow the emperor into the afterlife. Emperor Qin Huang is the first emperor that united all of China, and he's some kind of like a dictator. So he like obsessed with control his people, even the afterlife. That's why he wanted to have a whole ass army to follow him into heaven. Yeah. Okay, so I just realized. So this one is the pillar, right? It holds the cross beam above this corridor. Then on top of the cross beam is the roof, right? So yeah, that's what I meant by a roof above the soldiers here. So it's not like a roof on the entire side like this, but it's just roof on every corridor. Okay, so I think they even managed to restore the broken pieces. So they patched them up like a complicated puzzle, right? So these are the restored warriors. Yeah, almost look like they were not broken in the first place, so they done a good job. Okay, so I'm at the back of the pit. It is hard to visualize how crazy big or monumental this is, unless you just imagine that this whole area is filled in rows and columns with soldiers, horses, and as well as weapons. Soldiers holding weapons like spears and swords. So if you imagine that this whole place is filled with this, I think it goes to show how ambitious the construction was. So just another unit of the army chariot here. So what I also noticed is that it's the headgear. So the headgear of the soldiers in pit number 1 is like a turban, something like a turban. Here the headgear of this man are a bit different. If you have a different rank, the headgear is different. So this means that the soldiers of higher rank, they have this design, this kind of headgear. Pit number 1, we were here. Pit number 3, we were here just now. Right, so I think you're going to pit number 2. That's where we are going right now. So in this pit, I think most of the area is just like this. Yeah. Nothing much, but I think this is one of the main attractions here. You can see the like what was left of the painting. Yeah, so terracotta warriors are actually painted. They are not this color when they were buried now. Look at the details. I love how they even bother to put this thing on the shoe to provide friction so they don't slip. It's armor. Right. Look like they were made out of metal. They will make the creases on the sleeve. Wow. Man of the hour is right here. So based on the headgear, right? This guy is not a high-ranking guy. Yeah. Not a high-ranking officer. But still special because he's kneeling. He's kneeling, unlike the rest of the sculptures that I've seen so far. Interesting, look at the front of the shoe. It doesn't look comfortable. But I guess it's good enough for fighting a war. Here's a shoe. And like, this is, to me, this is a beautiful piece of art. Okay, so this is actually an archer. Right, so he's kneeling and he's holding a crossbow. That's why his hands are gestured that way. It's nice that they actually put it in the glass box because that way you can get a closer look at one of the soldiers here. Okay. So this is just a soldier and the horse. Just like the tail is coming out of his butthole. Okay, even here, also here you can still see what was left of the paint. It looks like a scene from a battlefield where the soldiers died. They just lay motionless on the ground, bodies decapitated. When I think about it, it's pretty humbling to know that everything is temporary. So this is another unique one. So this is soldier in a combat position. This is actually a standing archer. So it's not really like in a, yes, he's in a combat position, but he's actually by right holding an archer, ready to strike. So based on his headgear, of course, you know that he is a low-ranking officer. Yeah, so this guy has a better looking armor. I wonder if he's a high ranking general. Now, this is the back of the armor. Simple but beautiful details. Yes, I was right. This is the high ranking officer. Like for this armor, they decorate the armor with ribbons, 8 ribbons, so you can see a tree in front of the armor here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1 on each shoulder. This one here. Right, so 3, 4, 5, 5. There are 3 more ribbons behind the armor. Yeah, I see just now. Yeah. I wonder why he hands position like this. Dignified. Love his mustache.
Right, so I just entered the site. This is Emperor. Yeah. The smallest scene we just visited.
This was just Terracotta Warrior. Apparently there's also a underground palace, right, for the Emperor. So not only does he want his army, he also wants his palace. But the palace cannot be accessed because archaeologists say that there are witch traps and high amount of mercury, which is dangerous to excavate.